Hello, hello. It is Saturday.
Saturday.
I see that Mike Sampson was the first one in earlier this evening, and then Melinda Dobson. Hello, my darling. How are you? Miss Kim Burris. Hello. Welcome in.
Linda, Kim,
Y'all, it's cold. It's cold. It's cold. It's cold. There's
it's all
Michelle.
mine.
Hi, Michelle. It's all mine. Are y'all staying warm down there near that water? Oh, my goodness gracious.
Sandy,
There's Sampy. Welcome in. I tell y'all, it's just been too cold.
it's colder than a witch's baby in a freezer brass bra.
Little Mountain Homestead, welcome in. Anthony
Anthony
J.
J.
Well, welcome in to all of y'all. Y'all, tonight's trivia is going to be about popcorn.
I said, heck no, it's below freezing here. So it is here too.
Yeah, it's like 20 something degrees outside.
No, it's 18 now.
Oh, 18. Okay,
The
well,
sun's went down, so
last time I looked, it was like 21, so it's gone down some. I think it's
that's
around.
going in.
Huh?
That's going in.
Well, hey there, Beth. Welcome in. Hadn't seen you in a long time, my darling. Yeah, I think it's probably around 70 in here, something like that.
Well, it says it's 72. That's up there on the shelf. Y'all know heat rises.
Yeah.
Ain't no insulation under this floor in here. So
We got cold air coming up.
we might be 50 degrees in our feet. Maybe.
Yeah. Buck Williams, welcome in. Hello.
But it's 13 there. Tracker hunter.
Hey, Neil, welcome in. Yeah, I tell you, it's I am not liking this cold weather. Not at all. I'm looking forward to some 40 and 50 and 60-degree weather.
Let's get some of this next week. We just got to get there.
Yeah, that's it. Just got to get there, y'all. Just got to get there. Well, y'all, first things first. Month of January 1st through January 31st, Tiffany at Mud Mascara Homestead has been hosting a collaboration called Tailgate Time. And I'm a part of that, and my video comes out tomorrow. Um,
Joy, big sis.
Hi, Miss Joyce Stewart, welcome in. Hi, Mr. Scott, we love you. Um, anyway, my video comes out tomorrow. I can't remember what time I set it for. I think I set it for like 9 o'clock in the morning. And it'll be my contribution to Tailgate Time. And mine is Sloppy Joe sliders and jalapeno popper cups. But y'all, if y'all have not seen any of the hashtag Tailgate Time videos, please go to Mud and Mascara's channel and to the playlist, or you can go to my video when it comes out tomorrow and click on the playlist because I did put the link for the playlist in there and check out all the different channels and the videos because Piggy and I have seen some really good videos on this thing. There is the Pigs in the Blanket jalapeno popper combo by Christine at Mrs. Gillen Farms. Um, there is the meatball one that Dark Lord Manette did. And instead of using grape jelly, he uses cranberry sauce on his, and they look really good. Yeah, there's so many videos, and I just cannot remember who did all of them. I know Drunken Chef Barbecue did. He and his daughter did cheeseburger sliders and brats and something else. I can't remember. It was I think it's a artichoke dip twist thing, and then there was some that have done the pizza twist things and mini meatball subs, and Thunderstick Homestead did
Just a lot of very interesting meals.
Yeah, I'm sitting here thinking about these are all party foods because
Derek's.
yeah, Derek's nachos. If y'all saw my video for the pulled pork nachos, that was inspired by Derek Fowler, Derek Fowler 1973. And I tell you, I've just been inundated with a lot of good videos. I got to figure out how to do that because I feel like I'm off the screen on this when I'm looking at my comments.
Right.
There's Nancy at Our Treasured Home. Welcome in, my dear.
Andy.
But anyway, like I said, we've got that, and that collaboration ends on the 31st. Then on February the 4th, which is a Sunday, at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, which I'll be in there from probably 5 to 5:30 because Piggy Live goes live at 5:30. On Kettle Kitchen, who is co-hosting this collaboration, there will be a live stream giveaway, and it's a small giveaway, but it will be, I think, like he does all the others, is where you have 3 different ways you can win. One is to be a collaborator. The second one is to be in the live stream itself, doing hashtags in chat when they come up. And the third way is to comment on the videos, because they do comment pickers. They'll they do the wheel to choose the video, and then they go in and let the comment picker pick comments. And
Our Mountain Homestead. I hope I said that right. Howdy.
that's Amy. I think that's her name, Amy. But ain't that her name, Amy?
No, I was thinking that there's a song with Amy in it.
Oh, okay. But
Can't think of it.
yeah, the more comments you leave on the videos, it'll only accept like the one comment for the comment picker, so you don't inundate one.
Oh, Birdie's in there.
Hey, Tish, welcome in. So you don't have to leave more than one comment on each video, but the more videos you watch, the better chance you have to win when you leave a comment. So you do, like, comment, share if you can. And I'll tell you right now, I know a lot of great cooks that are in my live chat right now. And this gives you some really good ideas if y'all hadn't already cooked some of this stuff. So I'm just, suggesting go out, check out the playlist, and you never know, you might find a channel that you never heard of that you might like.
But said, get right with the Lord, the end is near, because Pontoon Jody cooked stuff last night that people ate to survive.
I'm sure Jody can cook.
No wonder my floor is cold.
Oh my. But yeah, so,
she did a great job.
Yeah. And I believe in February, I think it's February. It might be March. I'm not sure exactly when it's going to be. There's going to be another collaboration coming out that I'll tell y'all about next week once I find more out about it.
Ernie, what's that about thanking Melinda Dobson for? Oh, you talking about that one you posted about them folks needing help in their car?
Goat days. Yeah, goat days.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. And again, for everybody that's just come in, questions tonight for the trivia is popcorn. All different stuff about popcorn. Okay. And let's see. I'm still trying to figure out. Y'all, I know if y'all, like I said, if y'all saw some of our videos, Piggy and I had a 5-day weekend last weekend. We got told on Thursday that we didn't have, not this past Thursday, but previous Thursday, that we didn't have to come pick up his aunt because they had something they had to do that next day. So we knew we had Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Well, then we got a phone call and said that they were going to be closed on Monday. And so that gave us a 4-day weekend. And then we were told that depending on how the roads were, would depend on if they went on Tuesday or not. Well, we got sleet on Monday, so the roads were icy. So we got a 5th day for Tuesday. And then we had about a half day on Wednesday because we didn't have to get out and leave out till around 9:45 or so because they didn't open up until 10. So we had a stay at home, stay inside, don't go out if you don't have to weekend.
Yeah, well, I wish we'd have had those days right Thursday and Friday too.
Piggy said he'd just soon been happy to take the whole week off.
I'm fixing to have to put my big rubber boots on and warm up my lower half.
Yeah. But yeah, we did some rearranging on the heaters to see if we could get it to where it'd stay a little bit warmer, and it has. It's just
helped.
It's just that today is a lot colder.
And night's supposed to be colder, and tomorrow night's supposed to be colder, and Monday night's supposed to be colder.
Yeah.
But then it's supposed to be warm, by comparison.
And I'll be honest with you. Piggy and I know we don't have it anywhere near as bad as a lot of people have it.
I feel for Ginger and Joe down there.
I feel for everybody out in Oklahoma and in the areas of Texas that got hit, and in Tennessee where it's still iced over in a lot of places. And I'm just, I'm feeling for everybody. I truly am.
Yeah. I feel bad for Jason too, but he's finally got a place he can go.
Yeah.
Mama Bear!
Hey, Mama Bear Christine.
One of those hits moments.
Yeah, it's a Saturday, not a Sunday. Oh man. I tell you, because of us not going anywhere last weekend and having those 5 days off, I've been totally messed up on the days.
You know, said it's going to be 55 tomorrow. It's out where he's at. I'm glad for you.
Oh, I do cuddle with Piggy for the warmth because Piggy's my heater, y'all. He's like a furnace at night. Now, last night,
She couldn't last night.
I couldn't last night. Any woman that knows what a hot flash is.
She had a bad one.
I had a bad one last night. I got up, I could not breathe. I was so hot. And I was cutting heaters down.
And out from underneath the covers and was down to nothing but her undies.
Yeah, I was stripping jammers last night. It got so hot. I took my socks off. I was still burning it. And Piggy didn't know nothing about it. Piggy was sneezing.
PSB, how are we?
Hey, Paul, PSB Odyssey.
Well, said she never got snow or ice in her part of Texas, but thanks her back it's going to run out. Suppose it's getting nasty.
Yeah, there's supposed to be a lot more nasty weather coming through.
9 degrees there now.
Joyce said, stick your head in the freezer. It didn't do any good, Joy. I opened the back door to let Charlie out to go outside and use the bathroom. And I was sitting there going, oh, God, that feels good.
Aaron!
Hi, Aaron. Welcome in.
I laid in a piggy in a blanket.
Yep. I tell you what. But yeah, last night, well, I should say this morning, between 3 and 4.
They don't have hot flashes, they have power surges.
I had something, I can tell you that, because I was so hot this morning. Like I said, it was around 3 o'clock. I got up. I sleep. Depending on what I put on. Last night I had on my long Mickey Mouse t-shirt and a pair of pajama bottoms and my socks and my underwear. And I got up and I took them pajama bottoms off because my t-shirt hits my knees. And I took my socks off and put house shoes on. Thought, well, that'll work. Cut the heaters down. Went in the kitchen, because the kitchen is the coolest room in the house, to be honest. It really is. Went in there and I set up Piggy's coffee for this morning, and I fixed me up some Gatorade. I thought, well, maybe if I drink me something cold, it'll help warm me up or help cool me down. Everything, won't have to worry about it. I drank about 3 little glasses, about that size of Gatorade. And sitting there at the island, listening to my phone and playing games and stuff. And then the Charlie come in there wanting out, and I thought, well, I'm kind of hungry. So I fixed me 2 pieces of toast and put some peanut butter on, make me 2 pieces of peanut butter toast. And I was sitting next to that back door, and there's a little draft underneath that back door where the weather strippings come off, and it actually felt good. I was not going to complain about it.
Aaron said, we don't need to hear your stripping story. Kim said, Elaine, I told him saying a hot flash this winter day ain't so bad, but in summer when it's 100 degrees, not so much.
I have them in the summertime. I'm dying. Jefferson Einstein, welcome in.
Mama Bear, she said, oh my God, I successfully made our dinner again. Good.
Way to go, Mama Bear. Piggy and I had leftovers tonight, y'all, from what I made last night, which is the signature dish that I made for At Home with Tom and Rhonda Howard, which will be coming out Monday.
It's cold. That's how it's going. Cold.
Yes, it is cold.
God said exactly, Kim. Summer hot flashes are stupid.
I'm saying it's like you can stand in front of an air conditioner at its lowest setting, and it don't do nothing. It's like you're still burning up, and you just got air blowing around you. You heat the air conditioner up, make it into a heater.
Oliver said once this week, continue from the other text. Okay, I don't understand. Aaron has a Jefferson the paint made
Let's see, longer.
Leonard Mountain. How do you pronounce that, Leonard? Is it Leonard or Leonard? The A for Leonard and B for Leonard.
27.
27 now, 39 tomorrow, 70 on Friday. Good gracious.
Wow.
All right, should be there.
And I tell you, it's I'm just I can't complain about cold weather because I'm just thankful I'm here to enjoy it. Though enjoy ain't quite the word I would use. It was on depot. Yeah, see, if I could take hormone tablets or hormones of any kind, um, let me move this right here, right there. There we go. If I could take hormones of any kind, it would help. But I cannot take hormones.
Because the kind of cancer she had
Yeah.
feeds on those hormones.
Yeah, the cancer I had, it feeds on those hormones, and they said that if I started taking the hormones, it would start feeding that cancer again and cause it to come back and probably come back even worse than what it was.
And it was bad as it is.
Yeah, and since I have no feminine parts there for it to attach to again, it would go throughout my body. So I'd soon not have the cancer, so I will go without the hormones, and I'll just deal with it.
Mama Bear, if you did it once, you can do it again.
Yeah, that's right. If you do it once, you can do it again. Yeah, I know. I'm keep moving this phone, but it's like I feel like I'm scooching off the screen over there somewhere.
Never know, you might be.
Thank you, Tish. Yes, please hit that thumbs up button, y'all, please. Yeah, the way I'm feeling, I could be floating off screen, not even realize it.
Joyce and old big ass tough it out. I survived it part smile. I think she's telling you to pull up your big straps and keep going.
It's like put on your big girl panties and get going with it. And you know what? If going through all that turns me into a witchy witch, watch out, Richie Rich, because you're gonna get witchy witched. That's all I can tell you. Because I'd rather be a witch than 6 feet under. There's Troy, Real and Virtual Outdoors. Welcome in.
Boy.
Saw where Troy had him a new wrestler on his WWE. Miss Shirley T.
Yeah, pretty fun.
Yeah. And y'all, tonight at 9 o'clock Eastern time, Gillum Farms will be doing Chilling with the Gillums. So anybody that wants to go there and join in their chat, please let them know that we sent you over. Like I said, that's at 9 o'clock Eastern time, so that'll be after we go off.
Get a giggle out of Christine. She's like a hummingbird on caffeine or something. She's just all over the place.
I love her. She's funny.
Yeah.
Well, I thought that popped up. I guess it didn't pop up. I got y'all pulling up my questions a while ago, and I thought I got them up, and I didn't. They didn't pull up when I tried to pull them up. Yeah. I was sitting here last night, didn't know what I was going to do my questions on, and I got hungry. I got the nunchies, is what it was. And I went in the kitchen, and I looked at, what have I got to nunchie? And I looked up, and I saw my popcorn. popcorn. Okay, so I fixed me some popcorn and Piggy some popcorn, of course.
Didn't work out well.
Well, I ate about half of it. Ate half of
That
mine.
ain't what I'm talking about.
Oh,
She did several bites. She'd have to run.
yeah. I ate my popcorn, had to run to the bathroom, so I just gave up. Anthony J said, tighten it up, Ellen. Yeah, I need to. I do. It normally don't bother me too bad because usually when my hot flashes hit, I've got the air conditioner stuff blowing on me. I'm fine. But last night it hit and we had the heat going. It was hot. And I just had to get up and go with it. Hey, Miss Molly, welcome in, darling. All right. Tonight's trivia, we've got multiple choice on popcorn. And question number 1. How much popped popcorn do Americans consume each year? A, 20 million quarts, B, 17 billion quarts, or C, 100 million quarts. Now again, how much popped popcorn does Americans consume each year? A, 20 million quarts, B, 17 billion quarts, or C, 100 million quarts. And I will tell you, it is enough to fill the Empire State Building. Yeah, the Empire State Building 18 times. Anthony J says C. Melinda said B. Joy said C. Buck said C. Nancy said C. Beth said B. Michelle said B. Oh. And I was actually shocked at the answer because I got it wrong again. Some of these questions I do pretty good on, some of them I don't do that great on. Mama Bear said A, B, C, D, E. You covered all the bases, huh?
Hey, that's one way to do it.
It is. That's a great way to do it. Oh, wait just a second. Go back. Okay. And the answer is B, 17 billion quarts of popped popcorn is how much Americans consume each year.
That's a lot of popcorn.
Yeah, it said it's enough to fill the Empire State Building 18 times. So that is a lot of popcorn.
Well, my feet and ankles are warm now, folks.
You get
you oh my God, way off.
Oh. But
oh,
yeah.
You got to do better than that, son.
He Anthony J's had to start eating his fair share of popcorn to make, get up to it there. Yeah, that's what it did. I think that's the first time we've had popcorn, what, a good 6-7 months?
Yeah, probably.
At least. We don't eat a lot of popcorn. Now, I have to say, if my mama was alive, I'd be putting popcorn places in business, keeping them in business, because she loved that stuff. My Aunt Ruth and my Uncle Wayne loved popcorn, too. Go to their house, nightly snack was a bowl of popcorn and a glass of buttermilk. And if you ain't never tried it, don't knock it till you've tried it, because they're pretty good stuff. Question number 2. What state produces the most popcorn in the United States? A, Nebraska, B, Missouri, or C, Kansas? And just to tell you about this state, they produce around 250 million pounds per year, which is 1/4 of all popcorn produced annually in the United States. Anthony J said Nebraska. Melinda said A.
Buck said C.
C.
Beth said A. Mama Bear said repeat.
Okay. What state produces the most popcorn in the United States? This is growing the most popcorn in the United States. Is it A, Nebraska, B, Missouri, or C, Kansas? And the rest of it says they produce around 250 million pounds per year. And that is 1/4 of all popcorn produced annually in the United States.
Mama Bear said A. Jefferson said A. Michelle said A. Anybody else?
And it's weird. I don't. Well, if I do, it'll give you a hint to another question if it's on there. But popcorn is only grown basically one time a year. That's during the growing season when you grow corn. From the time you plant it to the time you harvest it, and that's the only time popcorn is grown the whole year. So, for them to produce that much, that's a lot. Baby.
Avid.
Hey, Evan.
He made Biggie and hot back fried sauce.
That's right. All right, y'all. For everybody that said A, Nebraska, you got it right. And I will give you a little point back. I did not put this in the questions because I couldn't pronounce the name. And I didn't know if anybody else knew the name. But there is only one type of corn that is used for popcorn. It is a special type of corn. And not every corn is considered popcorn.
Kansas was a good band. Yeah, it was.
Yep, Kansas was a good band. I like Kansas. I like the Eagles. I said I like Kansas. I like the Eagles. I like Jefferson Starship, Jefferson Airplane too.
Yeah.
Question number 3. In what year did movie theaters start selling popcorn in-house to increase revenue? Now I'm going to tell you, I saw another question about this, and they are giving credit to one particular one that is not the same as this here. This is, before I give you the years, I'm going to explain why I'm doing this. There were people who were selling popcorn outside of movie theaters. And the movie theaters realized that selling popcorn in-house could help them increase revenue. So they started doing it in one year, but one particular movie theater has taken credit for this in a different year. That's why I'm pointing this out. So if I get either answer, I will take it. So in what year did movie theaters start selling popcorn in-house to increase revenue? A, 1930, B, 1906, or C, 1912? The shipping popcorn isn't that good. After.
Another piggy is better like popcorn.
Okay, Mama Bear, we'll see you when you get back, darling.
All right. Nabby said, Melinda, only after he's been in the smoker for 11 hours. All right. Michelle said A. Anthony J said 1912. Melinda said 1930. Beth said C. Buck said C. Anita.
Hey, Anita, welcome in.
She said 1930. Abbott said A. Jefferson said B.
So I'm going to take, like I said, both answers. The correct answer is C, 1912. The alternate answer I would have taken is A, 1930. From what I read last night on this, movie theaters, like I said, they had people outside selling popcorn to the people going into the theaters.
The story
They were
I
shooting.
knew was it was they found out people were bringing in their own concessions,
Yeah.
and that's why they started doing that.
That's what it was. They were buying the popcorn outside, taking it into the movie theaters. And the movie theaters realized that they could make more revenue or increase their revenue by selling it in-house to the patrons. And that was in 1912. However, I think it's the Rivoli Theater in New York City in 1930 started selling popcorn in their theater and claimed to be the first movie theater to do so, but they were not. It was other parts of the country had already started doing that in 1912.
Jefferson laughed, and so I couldn't have been more wrong.
That's why I said I was going to take both answers, 1912 or 1930, because I knew that there was going to be a thing of that. Because if you search it out, it will say the Rivoli Theater, but if you go into in depth, it'll show other things on other sites. Because checking out the different pages, some say 1930, some say 1912, so I decided to go with both. And in to number 4. This person allegedly introduced popcorn to the Europeans in the 15th century. Who was it? A, Christopher Columbus, B, Marco Polo, or C, James Hook? There is no proof that he did so, but it is alleged that this person introduced popcorn to the Europeans in the 15th century. Anthony J. said Hook. Melinda said A. Buck said C. Leonard Mountain Homestead said C. Michelle said A. Oh, man. Yeah, I have got a dog in my lap and I've got a cat trying to get in my lap. This is an everyday thing. Every day. My kitty cat and my puppy dog loves me.
Our two oldest.
Yeah. She's sitting up here pity pawing my leg while sitting on the chair arm.
She's older than me.
Yeah. She turned 10 years old last year, somewhere between October and December. And he is 8 years old. Will be 9 here in about 2 or 3 months.
Used to be funny a little bit when we first got him. He's still a pup. A little bit tried to work with him like my Nala worked with a little bit. And a little bit tried to come on with her and teach him stuff about hunting. And he didn't have a clue. A little bit, she'd look at him and she'd look at us like, where'd you get this dumb thing?
All right, everybody. Just a heads up on the answers for this one. Only 2 of these are real people. So, was it A, Christopher Columbus, B, Marco Polo, or C, James Hook? And the answer is A, Christopher Columbus. Allegedly introduced popcorn to the Europeans in the 15th century. We all know who Marco Polo is because he is the one that went down the Silk Road and went to China and all that good stuff.
Marco
Polo. C, James Hook. We all know who James Hook is, especially if you've watched Peter Pan. Captain Hook. So, for all of y'all that answered C, no, it was not Captain Hook.
I thought that was a trick in there.
That was, I couldn't think of another one at that time period that possibly could have done it, so I popped them in there because I made that one into a multiple choice.
She getting tricky on y'all, folks.
Amy said, "Is this guessing?" Hey, y'all got to watch out for me. I'm a stinker when I want to be. And what puts us on to number 5? And for everybody that just came in a little while ago, whatever, and don't know the topic tonight is popcorn. So all the questions tonight are gonna have to deal with popcorn in some way or another. So number 5, popped popcorn comes in 2 basic shapes. What are they? Is it A, shells and balls, B, snowflakes and mushrooms, or C, bells and stars?
What was the answer?
Well, the answer to the one about the who introduced the popcorn to the Europeans is Christopher Columbus. A. Okay. Michelle, it's on mine, says B. So she's saying it is snowflakes and mushrooms.
Ain't nobody. Okay, glad to say yay. Ain't nobody else proper an answer for this one besides Michelle.
Okay, I'll read it again. Number 5. Popped popcorn comes in 2 basic shapes. What are they? A, shells and balls, B, snowflakes and mushrooms, or C, bells and stars?
Long Mountain said B, but said A, but said D, all blown up.
Girlfriend, lay down. Anita said B. Melinda said B. Give y'all another minute or two. I do hope everybody's staying safe and warm. And if anybody gets to speak to Miss Linda Peterson,
We're all concerned about it.
yeah, tell her we're thinking about her and we love her. I keep sending her messages on Messenger, just letting her know we're thinking about her, so that when her internet is restored or her modem fixed, whichever, she'll know that we do love her and have been thinking about her. Melinda B. So yeah, I'm truly concerned about her because I'm used to seeing her around and seeing her in the live streams, and I do miss her. All right, the answer is B, snowflakes and mushrooms. And what I found interesting about this was that the 2 different types, the snowflakes and mushrooms, of those, movie theaters prefer the snowflake part of the popcorn because they're bigger and they fill up the containers with less popcorn. You know, it doesn't take as much popcorn to fill them up because you have bigger popcorn. Of course. Now, as far as for like the mushroom type popcorn, the people that make like the toffee corn, Cracker Jacks and things like that have the caramel coatings and toffee coatings and stuff like that, they prefer the mushroom style popcorn because it holds the coating better.
Yeah, I got it right. And I just said when the internet comes back up, her phone's gonna blow up.
I know. Well, I think somebody it was Bev Moffitt said that it was her modem had messed up. So whenever she gets that fixed, yeah, her phone's gonna be blowing up for sure.
Yeah. Oh, I got it. If she gets it back up and going, I see a 4 or 6 hour session coming up. Might as well be ready.
Yeah, I just thought that was interesting about the movie theaters, and then versus the companies that do the toffee corn and the caramel corns and stuff, because that's really interesting to me. on how they do that. Oh, man. And on to number 6. Y'all, we only have 20 questions tonight. Number 6. Where was popcorn first discovered? A, Mexico, B, Colombia, or C, Peru? So where was popcorn first discovered? A, Mexico, B, Colombia, or C, Peru? Can y'all believe I had one like that didn't have China in it?
Jefferson said Peru. Linda said, hey, Anita said Mexico. You better watch it. One of them mainstream Egyptologists get hold of it. Oh, no, it was in Egypt.
Everything was in Egypt. Egypt or China?
Bernard Mountain wants to know the answers again. Michelle said, hey.
Okay.
Campfire.
Where was popcorn first discovered? Is it A, Mexico, B, Colombia, or C, Peru? So your choices are Mexico, Colombia, or Peru. What I want to know is who first figured out how to make popcorn. Well, actually, I think I read about that. Said that this particular type of corn, if stored in a hot place, gets hot enough, it will pop. That's how they discovered it. Okay. So we got go up here. So we have Peru, we have Mexico, 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 Peru, Peru, and Peru. Okay, the answer is A, Mexico. So popcorn was first discovered in Mexico. Okay, there's some pretty good stuff comes out of Mexico. If you like Mexican cooking, I like Mexican cooking, so that gives me a little bit. Are you sitting there reading my list? Kitty Cat's over here sitting beside me, and I've got my list of signature dish channels up here. And she was just sitting there staring at it, just like she was reading it. Oh, my. Number 7. How hot does the popcorn kernel have to be before it pops? A, 250 degrees. B, now these are all Fahrenheit, y'all. B, 325 degrees. Or C, 356 degrees. So how hot does the popcorn kernel have to be before it pops? 250 degrees, 325 degrees, or 356 degrees?
Michelle said A. Jefferson said B. Anita said 250. Anthony J said 356. Amy said A. Nancy said B. Melinda said B. Melinda said cats can read too. Melinda said B. Beth said B.
I wouldn't put it past this one. She can talk.
Jefferson. C seemed a lot more precise though.
The answer is C, 356 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah. The inside has to reach 356 before it pops. Which I thought was weird, but I guess they measured it and checked, and once it hit a certain number, it popped. And I did not make this a question, but it's a little factor trivia. the moisture content of popcorn is 14%. And it is the moisture in the kernel that causes it to pop when you put it overheat. So, a little bit of trivia for you that you didn't have to work for. Amy says she's getting educated here tonight. Yeah, and I tell you, it's really, to me, it's a learning experience because I learned a lot about popcorn I didn't know. Like the fact that there is basically one type of corn that is considered popcorn. And let me look at it real quick because I was wanting to give y'all that name and I forgot to write it down. And I thought it was weird because it always just comes up with
MB Heritage Farms. Howdy.
Hey, MB Heritage Farms, welcome in.
And you guys, you're just popping full of knowledge, Eileen.
Hey, I try to be. I try to be. Now, yeah, last night I could pull this up just by typing in that question. And tonight it won't pull up the answer for me. That's sad because usually let's see. Okay, it's called Z Mays Everta. It's ZEA, the space MAYS space EVERTA. And that is it's a special kind of flint corn that is cultivated specifically for popping. And it says the type of corn used for popcorn. So any of your popcorns comes from this particular type of corn, whether it's the white or yellow. But yeah, I would never have gotten that on a question. So I thought I would share that with y'all too. Okay, this one I found interesting because I think they're wrong. What is the average percent of kernels that pop in a typical bag of popcorn? Is it A, 90%, B, 98%, or C, 100%? So what is the average percent of kernels that pop in a typical bag of popcorn? A, 90%, B, 98%, or C, 100%?
I had thought on that, but I'm going to leave it alone.
All right, Anthony, you have a good evening, darling. Stay warm.
See you, Anthony.
Hey, Jethro, welcome in. Thank you so much, Jethro. Michelle said B. Made the best. Oh, well, I love popcorn balls. They're so good. Amy said A. Beth said B. Jethro said B. Buck says B. Melinda said A. Anita said 90%. Now, I'm going to tell you, personally, I think the answer should be A, 90%. But the answer is B, 98%. Yeah. They got that one wrong. I can tell you that right there, because ain't no 98% of that popcorn pops in any bag I ever buy.
Maybe if you get the really expensive stuff.
Even Orville Redenbacher's don't pop no 98%. And that stuff's expensive right there.
Oh, I know it.
I don't buy Orville Redenbacher's neither. I buy the cheap stuff. It might be why it only pops, 80 to 90%. But yeah, that's like I said. I thought that's why I said I thought the answer was wrong. But I double checked and it came up 98% where I double checked that. So I still say it's only 90 or less. I definitely don't believe it's no 98%. Jethro says mom would eat popcorn every day. My mom would have if I'd let her when she was alive.
Jethro.
That's right, Amy. They need to go to Maury because that's a lie. Yeah, I know I've gone through, if I pop it on the stove, only about 65 to 70% of the kernels will pop. If I use my air fryer, a good 90% will pop. Because a lot of times some suckers get shot out like little BBs going after you, I keep it turned away from me.
Me lady Tinkerbell, how are you?
Hey, Miss Tinkerbell, welcome in, darling.
Christine, GTO.
Hey, Christine, welcome in. But yeah, I keep my air popper turned away from me when it's popping, because if I have it turned toward me, that hot air coming out, it shoots them little popcorn kernels like little BBs coming out at you. No, I ain't getting popped with them things. They'll hurt. We are doing good, Miss Tinkerbell. We're just trying to stay warm. It be a little cold here tonight.
A little?
Just a little. We're on number 9, y'all. We're almost halfway through and we're almost at the end of the first hour. So number 9, what is the name of the popcorn shaping method used in popcorn balls? Now, what is the name of the popcorn of the shaping method when you make popcorn balls? Is it A, molding, B, rolling, or C, smushing? Miss Tinkerbell said it was warm there in Hong Kong.
Oh, rub it in.
I don't feel like flying to Hong Kong to get warm, so I'll just stay home.
Right?
Nita said, we buy Yoder's popcorn. Well, which Yoder's popcorn do you buy? And I'm doing a funny because I know there's a lot of Yoders out there.
I said B. Christine said B. Amy said A, but C is funny. Tinkerbell said A. Jethro said B. Beth said A. Anita said C. Smoking.
The answer is A, molding. When you're shaping popcorn balls, it is called molding. I came up with rolling and smushing myself. Because to me, that's what you do. When you take that popcorn and put it in a ball, you smush it together. Right?
We get it in bulk. It almost pops way better than cheap stuff.
Well, I can understand why. Probably because they have better popcorn. They grow it themselves and no GMOs and all that stuff. Josie, welcome in.
Josie!
You're not late. You're on time for you. That's all that matters.
Christine said, well, darn, I like smushing.
Hey, I like smushing too. That's what I call it. I smush it together. That's what I do to hamburger patties. I smush them together.
Kind of like a stress reliever. Something got you frustrated, you can take your smushing out on it.
Yep, that's it. But it is called molding. And on to number 10. Ooh, that popped up there and jumped real quick. I don't know why. There we go. Come back down here. Okay. How many calories does air popped popcorn have per cup? Now, this is air popped, not stove, or anything like that. This is how many calories does air popped popcorn have per cup? A, 31 calories, B, 22 calories, or C, 50 calories?
And know how much butter you put on it. Now, Christine, what kind of question is that? You ought to know what the answer to that is.
Christine Piggy don't know that, don't know the meaning of that word.
Christine said A, and he said 60. Christine said A. Amy said B. Josie said A. Melinda said A. And he said, well, shoot, C. Beth said A. Tinkerbell said B. Maybe.
Nice fishing community. As far as I know, most of the fishing community is doing good. Mike is kind of taking a little break right now at Mike's Fishing Home. He comes in occasionally and shares out videos and things. And
But he did make a post saying he may be coming back soon.
Okay, I know he's been working hard. I know Avid it goes live every Sunday night and has videos he puts out. And I see Miss Joy putting out videos.
Yeah, Lola had one about adult grilled cheese.
Yep. And I know that River Rat 3030 has started posting more videos on his channel. So fish community doing pretty good.
Yeah, Tinkerbell, like she said, he had to take a break because he's got a lot going on, but he did make a post saying he might be coming back soon. That's right, Anita.
Okay, let's see. Christy, A, B, A, C, A. I think it was a B, maybe. Yep, Anita. Piggy plus behave equals roll. Yeah, that's hilarious.
That word is not in my dictionary.
And Josie said, hello, everyone, seriously. Yes, hello, Josie.
He said, I saw Miss Jody the other day, I think.
Yeah. I'm to the point, I'm just trying to get my videos made. And I don't get to watch as many as I would love to watch. Because if I do, I don't get anything done around the house. Calories depend on what you put on the popcorn. That's right, Melinda. Well, this is just plain popcorn from an air popper. And they're saying that the answer is A, 31 calories per cup. That's just plain popcorn from the air popper.
That's how I got to do it.
But by the time you put salt and butter and everything else on it, yeah, it would be more. Let's see. Y'all, I am going to be right back. I'm going to let Piggy entertain y'all for just a minute.
Oh, she's leaving y'all at my mercy.
Well, we're at the 1 hour mark and I've done good.
This is plan, not where needed.
Right.
I like that little caricature there, Joe. Almost puts me in mind of the Chester Cat. But I said, yes, or yay, back on track, right answer. Mama Bear says I'm back. Well, you come back when Elaine's not here at the moment. You've been left to the mercies of the piggy. And hopefully y'all won't have to bear that too long because the piggy is here wood chips call his name. So when she gets back, Piggy will take a break. That's right, Anita. Well, that's all right. This goes for almost 2 hours, if not. So you good? Really? Was it more tractor work? You know, you done went and took over Johnny's ride. I thought that was funny. Melinda said, Mama Bear, Christine, and Elaine racing. Now that'd be a messed up sport. To say the least. Oh, no tractor work. Well, we'll just have to wait and see what you put out on that video.
Oh, okay.
Well, guess what, folks? Y'all got lucky. Y'all got an early reprieve. Now the piggy can get his.
I'm back. I'm back. There we go. I'm back. I'm back. Whew. It's been been a little over an hour since I've run to the restroom. Had to go. Sorry about that, y'all. Need to get sparkling playing. Okay, let's see. Look into. Oh, Chris said you said no tractor word laugh out. That made me laugh because I remember y'all having problems with YouTube about that. And get caught back up on. Comments here. Sorry about that reading through. Oh, thank you, Tinkerbell. Thank you. Said number 25 likes here and sharing it out. Thank you so much. Oh my. Y'all, I do not like this little heart button over here. It blocks my comment or I can't read people's comments.
Yeah, you have to wait for it to go up the comment.
Yeah.
Let's see. Mama Bear said, I need to get sparkling clean. Oh, you got a bidet, huh?
Oh my. Okay, we are.
Said, I said hello to everyone, but I weren't in here.
I think he's talking about you weren't in here because he put you down there instead of.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, when you're typing that I and that you are right next to each other, sometimes you hit the wrong one. Grab me a drink, and we'll go on to question number 11. Number 11. What is the most popular flavor of popcorn in America? Is it A, cheese, B, ranch, or C, butter? So what is the most popular flavor of popcorn in America? A, cheese, B, ranch, or C, butter?
I didn't say butter, at least for my sake anyway. Jefferson said, Nick said butter. Jefferson said C. Mama Bear said all the above. Thank was it. All right, guys, I'll see y'all on some other time. I have to start my day. All right, you have a good day, hon.
Have a good day, Miss Tinkerbell. Amy said butter. Beth said butter. Melinda said butter. Mama Bear said A or C. So she said cheese or butter. Well, I know which I prefer. I'll eat all of them. Ranch flavored is not ranch dip. It's the powdered ranch seasoning.
Even more so.
He don't like ranch. Piggy is not
Ranch
ranch.
is okay on some things, but on popcorn.
Like I said, I will eat all three of them, but I prefer butter. And the answer is C, butter.
Those are two tastes that don't taste great together. They just sit right here and think it's gross. Mama, I agree.
Personally, I prefer the caramel coated popcorn, like Cracker Jacks. Those are my favorites. The Crunch and Munch, the Cracker Jacks, all that. I like those even more so than butter or cheese flavor. And I think most of you know what I'm talking about, those big popcorn tins that have the 3 different flavors in them.
Those are
We used to get those all the time for Christmas. That was the popular gift for some reason for me to get for like 5 Christmases in a row from family members. And
yeah, no way, it was cheap.
that stuff would be used for shipping packing. I mean, it was like eating those styrofoam peanuts. It was chewy. So the only one I would eat out of it was the caramel corn. My mom ate the other 2. I don't. Melinda said she's not big on the powdered ranch either, Piggy.
Smart people. Well, good, Josie.
Yeah.
Medicine, I do use the dry stuff in recipes, no ranch dressing or anything like that for me.
I enjoy everybody coming in here. I do. This is. It keeps me going. Keeps me laughing. And y'all, you know what they say about laughter, don't you? Laughter is the best medicine. So the more I can laugh, the better I feel. The better I feel, the better I am.
Y'all gotta figure she gotta put up with me all the time. She needs this break.
Well, Piggy needs a break from me too, so what can I say? Tilt it down just a bit. I feel like I'm chopping my head off on here for some reason. There we go.
Mom Bear said Daisy saw those big tins at Walmart and said we need to get those tins for cookies. Hey, you got a smart girl there.
Piggy will agree. Piggy will agree. Oh man. I don't know what it is, but I love ranch dressing, y'all. I know I'm weird, but I like ranch dressing and I like blue cheese dressing, and I like both of them with my hot wings that I make. Cause Piggy likes my hot wings.
Oh yeah.
I make some.
Y'all, let's face it. I love her cooking. what are we talking about here? I mean, come on.
Okay, this multiple choice only has 2 answers.
Three things that I prefer to Chicago mixed popcorn caramel and cheese mix.
Now that would be good because I like both the caramel and the cheese.
And they say I love blue cheese on anything.
Blue cheese is good.
It is.
Okay, number 12. Can popcorn be used as a biodegradable packing material? Yes or no? So is it A, yes, or B, no? Can popcorn be used as a biodegradable packing material? Yes or no? And that is a multiple choice, y'all.
And they just said yes. Mama Bear said no. Amy said yes. Miranda said, yes, my grandma did it. Christine said yes, but should it be used? Beth said A.
Oh, the answer is yes, it can be used as a biodegradable packing material. The thing about it is you have to worry about how you do it. If you put it in an air fryer and pop it, it's not going to be as greasy or anything like that, so it'll be easier to be used. But like you said, like Christine said, should it be used? For the simple fact, if you're going to ship something, you want it smelling like popcorn? Really?
You want that residue all over what it is you ship?
Popcorn can be used for a lot of things. It can be used for garlands on trees.
That's one thing.
It can be used for a lot of things.
Jerry said the butter should probably be left out.
Probably should, yeah. Unless you're just wanting to send a greasy package that somebody's really wanting to break into because they smell popcorn.
Right.
Yeah, because popcorn is one of those very distinct smells that you smell it, you just,
Yeah, but with today's shipping, could you imagine how stale that stuff would be by the time it got there?
well, no, but you're not expected to eat it.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. And I'll be honest with you, if there's a lot of mail carriers out there like one that we've had that was a substitute on our route, they smell something good, they're going to take it and take it home with them.
Yeah. We call that one package Steve.
Yeah. I know anytime we order soap from Rachel,
Yeah.
uh,
And if that girl's running that day when it comes through,
yeah,
we have a hard time getting it.
yeah, most definitely. I'll get a notification, your package is out for delivery. Mail goes by, they just drive right on by, never stop. I'm like, my package didn't get. Piggy has gone out there several times and stopped and said, "We got a package out for delivery."
Well, no, that one time she went on by, we knew it was supposed to be out there.
Yeah.
I had you call the post office. The post office, you talked to them, and when she stopped at the neighbor's mailbox across the road, she brought it over. She tried to play it off.
Yeah,
I called her on it.
that's a good one right there, Melinda. I love it. See, Grandma packed 200 sugar cookies in a box to send to Uncle in the Navy out on the ship. He said all the guys love stale popcorn.
Well, you imagine being out on ship as long as some of them dudes are. Yeah,
I can see it. Yeah,
little popcorn from home, stale or not, would be good.
yeah, most definitely. Number 13, y'all. We're already on number 13. We're doing good. What is the phenomenon of popcorn popping called?
What is what?
What is the phenomenon of popcorn popping called? Is it A, jumping, B, puffing, or C, exploding? So when the popcorn kernel pops, what is that phenomenon called when the popcorn kernel pops? Is it A, jumping, B, puffing, or C, exploding?
Mom Bear said B. Anita said exploding. Michelle said, Piggy, I finally sent you that package. It was supposed to get there today, but hopefully Monday. I'll be looking for it. Linda said C. Buck said B. Amy said B. Beth said A.
I start saying, with everything that we've been seeing as far as the roadways up in Tennessee, which it would have to go through Tennessee down I-40 to hit Chattanooga from where you're at. Yeah, it might be Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday before it gets here because I-40 up near Knoxville was all messed up real bad.
That is, if it made it on the truck that it was on.
Yeah.
You never know. It might have been one of them piled up.
Jefferson said none of those sound that scientific. Palmer said D. Well, y'all, the answer is B, puffing. And popcorn, that popcorn be puffing. To me, it should be exploding because when them little kernels pop, it makes a popping sound or exploding sound.
And they move.
And they move. But
they become little projectiles.
That's why I said when I use my air popper, I make sure it's turned away from me. Because when that stuff comes out, it pops and it'll pop you in a heartbeat. I almost got hit in the eye with a popcorn kernel.
And then it said we got up for the first time today, and it's still super icy in lots of places. My sister just down the road can't even come out of her house because of the ice.
Oh wow!
Ward was stuck at work since last Sunday and just made it home today.
Oh my goodness!
Lord mercy. Glenn said wrong again, but I think that's wrong.
It should be exploding. It really should.
Popcorn everywhere.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, I remember as a kid, we used to take and string popcorn on. Granny would make a long thread and needle, and we'd sit there and run that popcorn on that through the needle through the popcorn onto the string. So I'm trying to say, and then put it on the tree as a decoration. Kids today don't know what it is to do stuff like that unless they've got people to show them. That's all I can tell you. And I think my favorite part of that though is sitting there eating the popcorn while I'm doing that. You string one, you eat two. You string one, you eat two. You know. Now I ran out of popcorn, didn't have to string them. But yeah, I just still can't see it be called puffing. That sounds weird. That's almost what you almost it's just I don't know. It just sounds weird. Number 14. What is the name of the tough part of the popcorn kernel? Is it A, husk, B, shell, or C, hull? There's
But there was a movie they filled the whole house full of popcorn.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I know that movie. It was a science type movie, sci-fi. Had some sort of laser. It got redirected to hit that house and filled it up with popcorn.
Michelle said C. Jefferson said C. Mama Bear said C. Melinda said C. Anita said C.
Christine said, says, I'm hungry for popcorn for some reason.
I wonder why.
And then she said, oh, Florida flag!
Hi, Eric. Welcome in. All right. What is the name of the tough part of the popcorn kernel? Is it A, husk, B, shell, or C, hull? I think everybody got this one right. It is C, hull.
I call it aggravating.
Yeah, I do too, especially when it gets between your teeth. Whew, it hurts.
Yeah, you have to take a break and beat the popcorn.
Mm-hmm.
She said, Buck, that was real genius. Val Cameron ending scene. It was hysterical. Yes, it was. I loved that movie. It was funny. I liked that one part when the girl asked me, can you drive a railroad spike? Well, the girl's got to have her standards, right?
Oh, Lordy. On to number 15. Which country is the largest consumer of popcorn? Is it A, Australia, B, United States, or C, China? So which country is the largest consumer of popcorn? A, Australia, B, United States, or C, China?
Amy said C. Melinda said B. Beth said B. Mama Bear said C.
Oh, my. Y'all, I'm sorry, I'm not talking. I'm sitting here. My hands are getting cold, and I don't know why. Because I'm actually warm. It's just my hands are cold. And during the summertime, I'm going to be talking about the heat. Yes, I am, because it will be hot during the summertime. It's cold in the wintertime.
I won't.
I ain't
might
saying
be hot, but I won't be cold.
Mama Bear says, I'd be surprised if it wasn't China. Well, y'all, the answer is B, United States. We are the biggest consumer of popcorn. And I think the majority of that is in movie theaters, to be honest. Because I know they sell a lot of popcorn. You pay like $12 for 10 cents worth of popcorn.
Good ride.
Michelle said, "It's the U.S. I'm not listening." Yeah, it is. It's the U.S. Number 16. In what season does popcorn harvesting typically occur? Is it A, fall, B, spring, or C, summer? So, in what season does popcorn harvesting typically occur? Fall, spring, or summer? Amy said B. Anita said fall. Mama Bear says fall. Jefferson said fall. Beth said A. Melinda says A. Oh, man. I would love to be able to grow my own popcorn, y'all. I
There's
really
a lot
would.
of things I like to do on from but this ain't no way to.
Michelle said fall.
I
Yeah.
did not.
So Michelle said fall, not Piggy.
Yeah, she said fall. I said I did not.
Oh, okay. Uh, I've actually, as a kid, I husked popcorn. Somebody, or shuck popcorn, whatever you want to call that stuff, because I know you take that corn cob in your hand like this here, you go, get the kernels off. And that's hard to do.
But I said, wait, what was A? Fall.
A was fall, B is spring, and C is summer. So, in what season does popcorn harvesting typically occur? The answer is A, fall. Because that's tends to be when you harvest the most things out of the garden or out of the fields is in the fall.
She said, okay, A, fall.
Number 17. What is the average speed of popcorn when it pops? Is it A, 10 miles per hour, B, 30 miles per hour, or C, 45 miles per hour?
What?
What is the average speed of popcorn when it pops? A, 10 miles per hour, B, 30 miles per hour, or C, 45 miles per hour?
And that stuff pop seemed like be faster than that.
Mama Bear said B, Melinda said A, Jefferson said C. I'm just going to tell you, it's fast. Beth said B, Buck said B. Mama Bear said A. You answer. Leonard. So Amy says B. And Michelle said B. Like I said, all I know is that stuff comes out and it's fast and it will hurt you.
It can.
I never knew what an air popper was growing up. I mean, there were such things as air poppers when I was a kid. We just never had one. Piggy can testify to this. I had one stir that I popped popcorn in, did I not? And it was an old green stir, and you could tell by looking in it that there'd been plenty of popcorn scorched in it. Nothing else ever got cooked in it.
You can definitely tell it was a popcorn pot.
I put aluminum foil over the top of it, and that's what I popped my popcorn in. Now I've got my air popper.
Oliver said, I'm going back to B.
Michelle said B. Okay, and Joe C said A. All right. What is the average speed of popcorn when it pops? The answer is C, 45 miles per hour. That's why it hurts when it hits you. I told y'all that stuff was fast.
That thing is, it goes from 0 to 45 in a split seconds. When it pops, boom.
Yeah.
It's gone.
That's it. It's fast. 18. Number 18. In which country was popcorn used as a hair decoration? Again, read it again. In which country was popcorn used as a hair decoration? Is it A, Mexico, B, Peru, or C, Chile? Yes, a hair decoration. Piggy give me the look, y'all. I didn't do it. They did it.
You know, so he said, facts. Dale said, Northern country. Mama Bear said, I missed it. Beth said, hey. Mama Bear missed the question. Amy
Okay.
said, hey.
Question is, in which country was popcorn used as a hair decoration? Hair decoration. A, Mexico, B, Peru, or C, Chile?
Yeah, Mama Bear, you know, like back in the day when women like to wear their colors in their hair.
Okay, let's see.
Mama Bear said, Mexico.
Beth said Mexico. Amy said Mexico. Michelle said Peru. Josie said C, Chile.
Buck said, one with no birds.
I'm trying to figure out if they used popped popcorn or if they used the popcorn kernels. Makes me wonder.
Probably popcorn. It'd be real hard to stick anything through that kernel.
That's right, Melinda. I agree with you right there. Because I don't know. I ain't putting none in my hair.
I guess that's why Buck said what he did.
Yeah. Well, y'all, the answer to number 18 is B, Peru.
You know, that would be one good way to go bird hunting. Get all sorts of birds.
I'm saying. That's something else. I mean, I guess if you ain't got nothing else to use as a decoration, you use what you got. And they had popcorn, so. But again, the answer is B, Peru. That's just, I ain't putting no popcorn in my hair. We got some dangerous birds out there, really. And I ain't so much really worried about the birds as squirrels jumping down into my head.
Yeah, squirrels would be worse. But we got eagles and owls and hawks.
Yeah. Well, it's the little birds you have to worry about, but then again, I'd have to worry about the kitty cats because my cats like catching birds and they like catching squirrels. So
not only would you have the bird, you'd have the kitty cats clawing you. You got to get to them.
Yeah, I was in the laundry room earlier today. I was hanging up clothes, and I felt my britches coming down. I thought, what in the world? And then I felt something tugging them. I looked around and had a cat behind me, grabbed hold of my britches, pulling them down. Like, goodness gracious. So I know if there was a bird floating around my head or a squirrel floating around my head, I'd have a cat climbing my body trying to get to the bird.
They wouldn't have to climb. Them things can jump 7, 8 feet straight up from a dead stop.
I know Fancy can, and I love the way she's laying over there. That's hilarious. Let's see if I can show y'all how she's laying. Y'all see that? She's got her. What? All right, Aline. There. Okay, there. She's got her head laying on the.
A little bit back.
Yeah. So I got a little bit laying there, and Fancy's propped her head on a little bit's back. Now they'll lay like that for the longest, but when a little bit gets tired of that, she will go after Fancy and tear her a new one.
Mama Bear said, bird pooped in my hand.
Oh,
better than on your head.
I'm saying. Oh, man.
Or in your face.
Be thankful it's your hand and not your mouth.
There you go. Back of my hand, to be honest. Well, again, better than on your head or in your face or in your mouth.
That's it right there. Number 19, y'all. We're getting close to that 20 mark. Number 19. What is the term for sweet popcorn? Is it A, kettle corn, B, desert corn, or C, sugar corn? Excuse me, let me reread those. Is it A, kettle corn, B, dessert corn? I can't read, y'all. Or C, sugar corn?
Jefferson said A.
So what is term for sweet popcorn? Okay.
Anita said A.
Melinda said A. Mama Bear Christine said A. Michelle said A. Amy said A. Man, y'all knew something I didn't know. Beth said A. I just knew kettle corn was kettle corn. I didn't know it was considered sweet popcorn. But it is. It is A, kettle corn. I learned something new on that one myself. All I know is it's good. Number 20. Last question for the evening. Rounds out our questions on popcorn so that we can put our popcorn away and go on to better things.
Sandy Toes!
Hey, Sandy Toes, welcome in, my darling.
These kettle corn popcorns are so good.
Oh, yes. I love pop. Y'all, I don't know about y'all's area, but here, for the longest, popcorners were not popular. They were in the grocery store, and they were marked regular price, never sold. So they'd mark the prices down, and I'd buy them 4 bags for $5, $1.25 bag. And I would get the kettle corn ones, and I would get the white cheddar ones. Those are the only 2 flavors I really like on the popcorns. Now I can't afford them. They're nearly $5 a bag because somebody on the Tiki-Talkie decided to do a thing on them and make them popular again. Not fair because I like them. Now I can't afford them.
I told you that time they do. Don't put something out there that's cheap. Mm-hmm. See how it does. Mm-hmm. If it sells a lot, which they know it's going to sell a lot because it's cheap.
Yeah.
Then it got price up.
At least that's what they did where I was buying them, and I can't afford them now. But I love the kettle corn ones, and I like the white cheddar one. Yeah, the white cheddar. Nita said Dollar Tree. At our Dollar Tree, they're almost $4 a bag. And yeah,
you're not really getting half a bag.
Yeah, and I'm talking about the small, but I'm not talking about the big bags. Because our Dollar Tree, yeah, they do go up to near what I think we saw something in the Dollar Tree for near $10 one day and like died. Because Dollar Tree used to be $1. Then it became the $1.25 store. Forget that. It's the $5 and $10 store now.
Right.
Yeah, it is. It's ridiculous. All right, Amy, you have a good evening.
We'll see you, Amy. Well, thank you. Oh, Melinda, she does that on more than just the Tiki-Talkie thing.
I can cock my head on a lot of things. Yep, I do.
Better get on the road about something.
Oh boy. Oh yeah. I get the rant going and that head bobs. I'm a literal bobblehead then. Number 20, y'all. In what year was microwavable popcorn invented? Now, again, let me read that one more time. In what year was microwavable popcorn invented? Was it A, 1978, B, 1981, or C, 1986? Jefferson said 1981. Tish said B, which is 1981.
Mark said 86. Linda said B. Sandy Toad said 1881. Anita said 81. Amy said C. Amy, I thought you were taking out.
She's going to get the last question before she goes on.
Oh, okay.
Send y'all a sticker. Yes, please do, Amy.
Oh yeah, we love that.
Yeah.
We love stickers, magnets, keychains. Hey, whatever you got, send it.
Yeah. Um,
Mama
yeah,
Bear says,
Josie, Dollar Tree here, they've gone up a lot. I don't even go in there.
Mama Bear says, Jake says 79. Sandy Toes saying hi to Amy.
Actually, microwavable popcorn was invented in 1981. Been a long time ago,
Yeah,
but
they didn't have microwaves in the late 1800s.
no, yeah. Even in they might have been working on it in 79 or whenever, but in 1981 is when it was actually invented.
Well,
We didn't have a
maybe in Tesla's laboratory.
yeah. We didn't even have a microwave, I don't think, until like 82, 83. And then it was one of those great big humongous things that we had to find a spot for. And we never really even used it. It wasn't practical. So but yep, microwavable popcorn was invented in 1981 and now it is a thing. And what is really funny if y'all think about it, a lot of the things that we did without, that we did not have when we were kids, kids today would not know how to live without. That's the sad part. Go ahead. Yeah, Jefferson. Yeah, that's probably about the only thing that we ever popped in our or fixed in our microwave was microwavable popcorn, and Mama didn't like it because it burned it. So she just popped it on the stove. She didn't like microwavable popcorn. Yeah, same time we had Piggy and I went without a microwave for a lot of years because we never really used it. Now I use it to melt butter on occasion. I do heat up leftovers and I heat up like burritos or something for us, but it's not an everyday thing. I don't think.
Oh no.
No, I use it, several times a week, but I don't use it every single day. And I think the microwave dinners were real popular, and we tried it with for those, and Mama didn't even like those, and she said it makes them taste rubbery. Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
So it just our microwave at the time we first got it, it even came with a cookbook on how to bake cakes in the microwave and how to cook eggs in the microwave. And everything you made in the microwave was like rubber, literally. It looked like rubber. It felt like rubber.
Michelle said, my new one is also a convection oven and air fryer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you got one of them nice ones.
I like to have one of the infrared microwaves. Like you said, you had the convection, the air fryer. It's got an induction oven in it, which my little oven I use, my countertop oven, which is the only oven I have, it has induction, it has regular oven, it has a pizza oven, pizza timer, I should say, on it for pizza oven. It has broiler, convection broiler. It's got a warming oven. It's got a dehydrator.
All right, Nancy, you take care.
All right, Nancy, you have a good evening, darling. Stay warm and stay safe yourself.
Neil said we use it to heat coffee, TV, dinners, popcorn. I've heated my coffee up in it.
Yeah, that's a lot of what Piggy does. Is he'll heat coffee up in it sometimes, and occasionally I will buy the microwave popcorn, but it's more expensive. If I can't find the bag popcorn, I get the microwave popcorn because bag popcorn is hard to find. TV dinners we don't do so much, but if I find something I like, I might do them that way. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of good air fryers out there. I like the one we have because, again, my air fryer has an oven cycle. It has the air fryer. It has a warmer. It's got like 5 different cycles on it. The only thing it doesn't have on this one is a timer, so I have to use the timer on my microwave. I've got a kitchen timer setting on my microwave that I use. But I like my little air fryer. I wished I still had. I could found one like the other one that I had before it tore up because I within 6 months of having that first, and it done paid for itself 5 times over.
Yeah.
I cooked everything. I baked bread in it. I baked cupcakes in it, cakes in it. You name it, I baked it. I cooked it in that air fryer. I did everything in it. Her new range has an air fryer too, as well as the convection setting. Oh wow, that's nice.
You wouldn't be bragging a little bit there, would you, Michelle?
They said, Brave walking on ice to get to the car. It is cold. I believe it. I've been hearing a lot of people in that general vicinity talking about, are the roads clear? Can you drive now? Yeah.
Shirley shared a reel or short or a Snapchat thing story showing her out walking on it.
No, thank you.
Well, Michelle, it's always been said, if you got it, flout it.
Sometimes I'd be lost without my stove top oven. Sometimes I have gone so long now without an actual stove that it's going to take me a while if I ever get another one. Not if, but when I get another one, to get used to using it. Really and truthfully, because I had had my cooktops for so long and my countertop oven. But when Piggy and I are able to get us a different place and everything, and I have a stove, and believe me, y'all, we've done put it out there that whenever God blesses us with a place away from here, uh, we will do a tour and let to show what we've got. Um, but it's one of those things that I'm believing it, I'm claiming it. God's gonna do it because I got to get out of here. This place gonna drive me crazy.
When she has when she does get an actual stove, she's gonna be might take her a minute to get used to using it.
I get me an actual stove. I'm getting me a gas stove. I don't care what anybody says. I want a gas stove.
I'd like to get one like Ginger's.
Oh, I would love one like Ginger's. Don't get me wrong. I love that big old gas stove and that oven. I wouldn't care if it's just a gas stove top with dual wall ovens. I would love that.
Right.
Like I said, it snowed Monday and rained Tuesday, so we've been dealing with ice. Yeah, last week we got snow Monday and sleet Monday night. So we had snow and sleet right there together. It might have just been all sleet. I don't know. But
it was all sleet.
Yeah, that's why we were off from Friday until Wednesday morning because, like I said, his mom had something she had to do with his aunt on Friday. So we were told Thursday that we didn't have to pick her up. And then we had that Saturday and Sunday off. And then she called me, I think wasn't it Sunday, and told me that they weren't going to have it on Monday.
That was something like that.
Yeah. That because of the weather. And then she said something about they were going to be closed Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And then, but then she said, well, she didn't know if they were going to close Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, but she knew with the weather coming in, they'd be closed Monday. And we just have to see about Tuesday. I okay, whatever. It was weird. And we decided that since it sleeted Monday and there was ice on the roads, we weren't getting out. So if she wanted to get out and go, she could do it. We weren't going to do it. But they were closed anyway on Tuesday. And then Wednesday was half a day. They opened at 10. And I took her in, or we took her in. And she went Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. But I'm ready for all this to be over with. I mean, and when I say everything, I'm talking about the snow, the ice, living somewhere else. All of it. Hi, Ms. Rita. Welcome in, my darling. Busy trying to order fabric. Oh, right. Well, way to go. I'm looking forward to when you have your fabric shop because then I can browse through and see what you got. I like to sew. And maybe one of these days I'll have my own little sewing room. Rita said, I was doing business. That's right, Miss Rita, you were doing business.
Got to take care of business. You're like BTO said, taking care of business. It's all right.
Listen, I really miss gas cook stove. Stupid apartments went total electric about 8 years ago. Still can't get used to cooking on electric. Yeah, I understand. I mean,
I bet it was. All those choices and limited in what you can get.
yeah. Yeah, I understand on that, Michelle. I mean,
Neil said our home is totally electric.
yeah. Now, at one time we had gas heating here, but we had to have it taken out because the way it wasn't vented properly, I think is what it was, because it would cause me and Piggy both to have problems. Now, if you have gas and it's vented properly,
well, it wasn't vented properly for one, and for two, the fumes were starting to really bother our eyes.
Yeah, it caused a lot of problems. So we went ahead and had that taken out, went totally electric on the heat. And last year, not last year, but the previous winter around Christmas time 2022, we really wished we had the gas because that was when they did the rolling blackouts when it was the coldest. And we like froze those 2 days.
Yeah, it took forever for the heaters to catch up.
Yeah. Well, y'all, it is going on 8:50 my time. And I know it's not quite 9 o'clock, but Christine and Johnny will be live on Gillum Farms with Chilling with the Gillums at 9 o'clock Eastern time for anybody that wants to go over there. Let me do this real quick.
8 o'clock Central.
8 Central, 9 Eastern. Yeah, I love my little laptop here, but it just runs so slow sometimes. It just drives me crazy.
One of these days.
Yeah, one of these days. And hopefully it won't be long. And I know I can't sing, y'all, but I'll tell you right now.
You can sing better than I can.
My stepdad used to tell me, you can't carry a tune in the bucket. Well, no, I can't. But you know what? I never said I could either. Okay, do that. Like I said, I'm trying to get something done here. I don't know if it's gonna let me. I love it when my laptop runs slow. I'm looking to see if it's gonna do an update. That's usually when it runs the slowest, is when it's gonna do an update. Okay, let's try this. Good night, Neil. You have a good night, hon. Well, Miss Rita, taking count. He's my stepdad was from way old school. When I say way old school, he was born in 1906. No, wait. Born in 1906. He was born June 13th, 1906. And he was an old dude. And so it was rude.
I saw it, Michelle. I'll be looking for it.
Yep. Okay, let's see if I got this copied. I hope that's right.
That's right, Rita.
Okay. All right, y'all. I put the link for Chilling with the Gillums. I hope that's right link because I copied it, but no one. The YouTube. Sometimes it'll work, sometimes it won't. And like I said, they'll be live in about 10 minutes or so. And it worked. Okay. So what I'm going to do is call it a night. And that way I can fill up my water glass, get me a little snack, and take a potty break. Just going to be honest with you.
See Christine fly around like a hummingbird on caffeine.
She does the rolling with the gill. Yeah. That's Christine. She's hilarious. Yeah. Yes, in her here. Yeah. That's what I did. I did that. Yeah. She's hilarious. I love her. And but yeah, just watching her do all this, it cracks me up.
If I had 1% of her energy,
I'm saying. Well, y'all, thank you for joining us. You know I enjoy spending my Saturday nights with all of y'all. And we'll be like next Saturday night. Don't know what the topic's going to be yet. And for everybody that will, please join us tomorrow night at 5:30 Eastern Time, 4:30 Central for the Piggy Way on Piggy's Pillows channel. And don't know what we're going to be talking about yet, but it'll be something.
just be me jaw jacking.
Yeah. Well, bye, y'all.